So some of you may have noticed that I was doing 100 Days of Happiness on my second channel, Paradise Fizz, and I have stopped. I started 100 Days of Happiness for the second time because I have been in a bad frame of mind recently. So I wanted to, you know, drag myself out of that shitty mindset and make myself more positive. And I thought that maybe listing things every single day for 100 days to end on Emblymas would make me happier. Now, I'm not saying I haven't had any good memories in the past 100 days, or like what, 96 days. However, it just hasn't worked out how I wanted it to. I am quite disappointed that I didn't get to finish 100 Days of Happiness. I had to stop at day 68. I just couldn't think of any more things. And I don't know why I couldn't, but this time 100 Days of Happiness proved a hell of a lot harder than I remembered it being from when I did it November last year. Now, one part of me wants to say, I don't have a clue why 100 Days of Happiness is harder this year. But then the other part of me knows that it's my fault that it's been harder. There are so many things that make me happy. There really, really are. But my brain is just so blocked up by all this other shit that I can't see them right in front of me. I was determined to finish 100 Days of Happiness, but I had to stop. But for the last 20 or more, for definite, days that I did upload videos, it had all been like, oh shit, it's like midnight, I didn't do 100 Days of Happiness. Shit, I didn't do 100 Days of Happiness yesterday. Shit, 100 Days of Happiness. And it just got forgotten. And I think that's what made me stop. Because I wasn't remembering it and I wasn't committing to it how I should have been. So I didn't. And I know that shouldn't have been the mindset I had. And it's only been like a week or so since I've uploaded one. And it's not too late to go back. But I am disappointed in myself that I didn't finish 100 Days of Happiness. I will do it again at some point in 2015, but maybe this whole uploading a video of it wasn't right. Last year, when I did 100 Days of Happiness, I saved a photo onto my camera roll every single day for 100 days. I mean, I finished it, I then turned it into a flipagram, and the flipagram was a bit shit. But honestly, at the beginning of this time's 100 Days of Happiness, I looked back on it and it made me smile a lot. And that is what I wanted to get out of it this time. And I didn't get that. I failed it. I would like to do 100 Days of Happiness in 2016. And I think I'm going to set it as one of my New Year's resolutions. Just as I did in my Hello 2015 video, my goal, or one of my goals, was to finish 100 Days of Happiness. So I'm going to find some way to make myself more positive in 2016, and I am going to do it, and it is gonna work. I just don't know when, or what, or how, or if, but I want it to. I kind of regret not trying to finish 100 Days of Happiness, but that's just how it's turned out. It is what it is, and there is nothing I can do about it now. This was just going to be my little evaluation of 100 Days of Happiness. And honestly, I do think everyone watching this should try and do 100 Days of Happiness at some point. Because it's just a nice thing to be able to look back on. Although I want to do something like 100 Days of Happiness in 2016, I think limiting it to a time period isn't so good. So I have this notebook. This is my book of good things. I started this book on the 5th of November, apparently. When something makes me happy or makes me smile, or I remember a memory from some time that makes me happy or nostalgic, it's gonna go in the book. And in a year or two, or even in a few months, I'm gonna look back in this book and I'm gonna be happy. Or at least I'm gonna feel happy remembering these things. Some of these things are just gonna be like the smallest things, and some of them are gonna be about the same people, but I want it to make me happy, and I will finish this whole book, and I will get back to you when I finish this whole book. I'm not setting a time limit for this, but as you can see, they're going to be like double-sided pages. I will finish this book in the intention of making future Emmy happier than I am now. Because I do have some fucking great things and some great people in my life. And I don't want my brain to overlook that. Because I love all those people and all those things with my whole heart. And I don't ever want to forget that, which is what I have this book of good things for. Anyway, this was like an evaluation of 100 Days of Happiness, and that's what I'm doing next. The next kind of video of these that you'll see on my main channel is me looking through my book of good things. I recommend doing 100 Days of Happiness, or a memory box, or a book of good things, because I want everyone else to remember, just as I need to make myself remember, that although stuff can seem shit, there are always, and I mean always, good things. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this. This was a bit more low-key and chatty, and I like that, and I hope you like that as well. And if you don't, you don't. Whatever tangos your mangoes. But I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.